Good evening, widows. How are you? I pray all is well with you, all is well with me, and reflecting on the time of the year. Thanksgiving. I don't do too, I try, you know what, y'all? For me, I had to let holidays go for a while. And maybe later in life I'll pick it up. But as of now, I don't do holidays. They don't do me good. Even though I have good memories, they don't do me good. So to avoid hurting and being upset and feeling down, I don't right now do holidays. And I just found that it's easier on me personally. You have to do what works for you, but it don't work for me. And so usually on a holiday, I usually sleep or stay in my pajamas or something, do something like that. But today I want to share about being still. Psalms 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Whew. Let me tell you, when our spouse or our loved one leave, we just feel like we just got to stay busy. You stay so busy till you just missing out on the small things in life. I'm guilty because I will work and work and work, and whether I have to work or not, I still will work because it helps my mind. It gets my mind off of my situation and the things that I'm dealing with. But sometimes we can overdo it to the point where the next day you're hurting, you're sore because you done overworked. And you have to be very careful. I have to be careful because I have to remember that it's only me, and you'll hear me saying that a lot. And if I don't take care of me, nobody else will do it. So I have to be mindful, and I have to remember that I'm getting a little older, and the things that I used to can do when my husband was around, I can't do it now because I'm here by myself. And if I fall off a ladder, and nobody know I done fell off a ladder, so a lot of things I have backed away from for my own safety, you know, and um, and I found that if I be still long enough, God can minister to me. God can talk to me. But if I'm running here, there, to the store, just doing stuff, it can be anything to keep my mind occupied. But long as my mind, me keeping myself occupied, guess what? I can't hear what God is saying. So I have to choose to slow down and hear what God is saying, because depression will set in because you run so much, you're exhausted, your body is tired, you need to sleep. And that was the first thing when I would go to my doctor, she would say, "Are you sleeping?" And sleeping is so important, y'all. I didn't know how much it was until I wasn't sleeping and realizing how it makes you depressed because your body is tired. Your body needs that rest. And so it was the hardest thing to be still. But the older I get, y'all, I'm learning to be still and know that God is God and He is in control over everything. Everything, the sun, the weather. I mean, God is in control over everything. And until we be still and slow down and stop running so much and just enjoy that moment, you know. And like I said, all of running, it just wears your body down. It tears your body down. And so I just want to encourage you, ladies, widows, be encouraged. God loves us. He said it in his word. He loves us. And I have to keep saying God because, look, God is keeping me from all of the hurt, harm, and pain that I've endured in my little life. He is the one that's sustaining me. He's the one that's keeping me. He's the one allowing me to have the strength to talk and to share with you and to do videos. And it's not only for you, but it's for me too, because I'm getting something out of it. I'm getting a chance to let it out and stop holding it, because we have a bad habit of taking garbage and letting it get in our head, and then the next thing you know, we all sad and we wondering what's wrong. Well, look here. You need to get your garbage bag. And every time the thought comes in your mind, write it on a piece of paper and put it in the garbage. Because if you hold on to it, I guarantee you, you're going to be depressed. You're going to be tired. You're going to be just out of it. And that's not doing you no good. You need your strength for this battle, this journey. You need your strength. I need my strength. But we're going to be okay. I know we will. I'm trusting in God that we're going to be okay. And that's why it's so important for us to share with each other. Because I learned from you, you learned from me. And so I said, okay, I'm going to try it. And if it works, it works. But I know one thing, God's word, once it go forward, it shall not return void. It's going to do what is accomplished to do. It's going to do what need to be done. Whoever need to be touched will be touched. And that's all I can do is share with you. And I know the holidays is coming. And like I say, everybody grieve different. Everybody grieve different. Something that may knock me down may not be, and it may be good for you. And so it's very important. We got to be still enough to know ourselves, know our own body, what we can take and what we can't take. Stop forcing stuff on yourself when you know that you don't need that. And and you just have to know you. Ask God, show me me. Help me to know me. Help me to know what I like and what I don't like. Help me to do the things that I need to do to be a better person. Because our work ain't finished here on earth. Because if it was, we wouldn't be here. We still have lives to touch. Love to share. And we can't do it if you're all tired and all stressed out. Even if you're a working widow. After you do your work, come home and relax a few hours before you get into doing what you have to do. Because I'm like, no, let me do it all at one time. And by the end of the evening, I'm like, I'm out of it. So that's no life, because I'm doing the same thing instead of breaking things down and doing it, some here, some there. No, I won't try to tackle it all. Then the next day I'm all stiff because I done overwork, I'm exhausted, and I'm like, why am I so tired? It's because the day before I overdid it. So I want to encourage y'all to be still. And if you don't know God, it's not too late, y'all. He is the one keeps me. I know where my help and my strength come from. I know where the love that's in me comes from. It comes from God. Because of his son Jesus giving his life for me, that I can live and I can share the gospel, and I can tell you that there is hope in Jesus. And yes, the enemy comes, John 10:10, enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But Christ came that we may have life and have it in abundance. So you know what, y'all? Be encouraged. And always remember, you're going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And I keep telling myself, girl, you're okay. You're going to be okay. You can do this, Janice. You're going to be okay. We had death in my family. And so I went over to my mom's and I'm thinking, oh my God. And then I'm like, okay, Janice, stop. You can do this. You're going to be okay. You can do this. Because I don't want to be all crying and she crying, and what help am I to her if I'm all upset? So I'm like, you know what? God, I can do this. Yes, I can do it. I can do all things through Christ who gives me the strength. So this is what I'm thinking. I can do this. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to do this. So I went in and I, did some sweeping and just messing around, just trying to help and just be that support for her, because in less than a year, she lost a son and a husband. So and so I'm thinking, like, you know what? I can do this. So thank God I didn't cry. I was strong. Because of God, I was strong. Other than that, I'm not strong, because when I hear of a child, I don't care how old you is, you're still a child to that mother. And knowing my son was murdered, I have a place in my heart for mothers when their children pass, whether it's murder or natural cause. Their mothers still grieve, y'all. And it hurts my heart. And so I try to be strong for them. And then when I come home, if I want to cry it out, I'll cry it out. Most of the time, I'll be done past that part where I don't have to do that. I can just get into the routine that I have. But again, ladies, widows, be encouraged. God loves you. And I love you. And I'm praying for you. You pray for me. And I know God will change us. And we're going to be those daughters, those princess that he wants. Some of us going to be princess, some going to be queen. That he wants us to be. But we are royalty. We wear an invisible crown because we are special in his eyes. And for that, y'all, I get excited. I get excited knowing that little old me in this little old town that nobody ever heard of my name, but God knows my name because he told me. It's in the palm of his hands. And for that, y'all, I am forever grateful. And, I make myself be happy. I coach myself. You go be happy. Today, you're going to be happy. Don't let nothing get on your nerves or don't get down. You're going to be happy. So again, ladies, until next time, be encouraged. And remember Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that God is God. Again, blessings, hugs. Until next time. Bye-bye.